Hey Kelsey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I'm Tim, I'm your SVT. I know your right shoulder's been giving you some issues. I wanted to first work on some range of motion. We're going to be doing some contractions and then kind of work into greater range of motion. And then we're also going to do some strengthening. Does that sound okay with you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Awesome. So working on our external rotation is really important. It's used in a lot of things that we do in our daily life. So imagine like putting on a seatbelt, we have to do external rotation, or even like changing your shirt. So little things like that, we really need that motion. So to do this, we're gonna start laying down on your back.
Okay.
Let me get you a pillow here. Okay. All right, and so I know our arm is kind of limited to about 60 degrees of abduction. And then your arm here is at about 45 degrees. So what we're gonna do, move over here. So we're gonna do something called contract relax. And so what that is I'm gonna have you meet my pressure.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of press into you and you press into me.
Okay.
You might get a little bit of a few degrees of motion there. And so 3 to 5 seconds we'll relax, and then we're gonna do just kind of moving your arm back into a little bit more range of motion.
Okay.
So that looked good. Let's try that again. So meet my pressure. Good, and relax. Make sure your arm's nice and relaxed. There we go. And let's try that one more time. Meet my pressure. Very good. I'm gonna move it back a little bit more. So we gained a little bit of motion there. That looks awesome. So the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you reset in your starting position. We're around here. And we're gonna go ahead and do something called agonist contractions. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of tracking resistance here.
Okay.
And I want you to move into that new range of motion that we just worked on. So there we go, good. And then relax, I'll kind of reset you back here. Let's try that again. Very good, relax again. Try that one more time. Very good, all right. So that looked really good. Yeah, not too bad. So the next thing we're gonna do, I'll have you just relax here.
Okay.
We're gonna work on doing some stabilization, working on some oscillations.
Okay.
So these oscillations are good just to kind of general stabilization and working a lot of the muscles of your rotator cuff. There's a little bit of proprioception involved as well.
Gotcha.
So to do this, basically, I'm gonna have you up. So we're not gonna go to full 90 degrees, maybe just slightly under. I'll move you a little bit abducted as well.
Okay.
So this plane is called your scaption plane. So we're gonna stay here, and then I'm gonna have you do some oscillations. So we can start with some circles in this direction. Good. How's that feeling?
Good.
And let's try it in the opposite direction now. Very good. So we're working multiple muscle groups there. That's looking really easy. So let me add some weight to that.
Okay.
So same deal, let's try those circles again. Very nice. And let's try it in the other direction. Good. All right, how are those feeling?
Yeah, you're good.
Awesome. So, we're moving right along. The next thing I want us to do, we're gonna come over to the wall.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna adjust the camera here. So we're gonna come, towards the door. Okay, so I'll kind of switch spots with you. I'm gonna have you actually, so up with your arms and then out a little bit. And then we're just gonna kind of press into the wall.
Okay.
So let's see how that looks. All right, so I want you to kind of keep your scaps, actually that looks good right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be pressing up and down, and as well as inwards and outwards.
Okay.
But I want you to resist, so try to keep your scapula nice and stable, and don't let me move you in any of those directions.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna go over here. So I'm gonna start by going up, don't let me move you, good. I'm gonna push you down, don't let me move you. Good. And again going up. Again going down. Very nice. Okay. So the next one we're gonna go inwards.
Okay.
So don't let me move you. Good. And now going outwards. Very good. And coming back in. Good. I'm gonna move you back out. Very nice. And don't let me move you coming back in one more time. Excellent. So that was something called stabilizing reversal. So
Okay.
that looks very good. We were working proximally there with stabilizing at the shoulder blade.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna work distally.
Okay.
So to do this, we're gonna do some oscillations similar to what we were doing supine, but now we're gonna have a ball at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So our arms forward. We can be in that scapular plane again, the scaption. And so from here, we're gonna do little oscillations starting. We can start clockwise first.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I tell you to switch, we'll try them going the opposite direction.
Okay.
So I'll give you the ball there. All right, and so when you're doing this, yeah, a little bit of pressure through your palm pressing into the ball. Good, that's looking good. So yeah, working on like all these muscles here, keeping that scap nice and stable. We can switch now. Very nice. Is that feeling okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. All right, so that's looking really good. We're gonna progress that.
Okay.
So now we're gonna do we're gonna do the alphabet, so ABCs, and this will give us a little bit more range of motion. So let's start with A. Good. Go ahead to B. C is next, and D, and so forth. That looks perfect. So very nice there, cousin. I'll take the ball from you. Okay, so our next one, I'm gonna adjust the camera again. Uh-oh, we got a little blib. Okay, so I think that works. Is that good? Oh shoot. Okay. So we're gonna be working on your right arm here. So I've got a pillow. I'm gonna demonstrate with my left just to show you first.
Okay.
But basically, we're gonna kind of keep the elbow pressed down, and then we're gonna go up, back, and down.
Okay.
So we're specifically working on your scapular depressors, your lower trap. So when we're doing that, we're kind of isolating the movement. So up, back, and down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring this over here for you. Just make sure the camera can see. Okay, that looks good.
Okay.
So go ahead, I'm just gonna kind of palpate there. Back and down.
Okay.
Very good. Yep, just right there, yep. And down, let's do that a couple more times. Excellent. Wonderful. So that's definitely the muscle we're aiming for, your lower trap. And I should have mentioned, your lower trap is very important. It's important scapular depressor, and it's used often when we're doing things such as reaching overhead.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that things are kind of depressed as we reach up, or otherwise we would have kind of like a hiked up shoulder. So that looked perfect. We're going to progress that. Let's take it to prone on our belly over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to set up a pillow for you. Okay. Okay. So basically the movement is we're going to have your arms kind of thumbs facing up. So not just forward, but also a little bit out to the side. Yeah. There we go. And then so you want to keep your traps kind of down, like your shoulders down. And we're going to lift up kind of like a V or a Y. Good. There we go. Yes, so we're targeting those lower traps. See if you can keep those elbows a little bit straighter if you can. Good. We get one or two more. One more. That looks good. Excellent. So that's perfect. That's your prone Y. And that looks so good that we are going to add some weight. And this will be our final thing, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's do a few more of those. Good. There we go. Try keeping those elbows nice and straight. Excellent. And you are all set, Kelsey. Wonderful job.